Hi everybody, Mike here. I'm making another video about what we do. I'm the founder of Talk About It Mate, which is backwards. And we are a group that exists currently on Meetup for well-being and focus on mental health and bringing people together to share their experiences and planning social events and getting to know each other really, and making connections and friendships, which has been great. Things have been going really well recently, and I do like to make these videos because they make me feel quite good. So if you want to watch it, then that's great. Yeah, this is for welcome basically to all new group members, and hello to all the members that have been with us for a while, those that have been to the meetups and we've met, people that are planning to attend future meetups that we haven't met yet, people who are thinking about attending meetups. Massive thank you to people who are currently planning or going to host meetups for us, and any brand new members who've joined in the last few weeks and wondering what it's all about. Then this might give you a bit more of an idea about it. About 18 months now we've been doing it, and maybe longer, but it's gone from strength to strength in the last 6 months. We've doubled our membership. We're over 300 now, which I'm really proud about. There's a lot of potential people there to reach out to, create content for, that you don't have to meet in person. So I'll come on to how we can make them links later. But first of all, I'd like to say, I think Meetup's fantastic. I started doing it in London, confidence and self-esteem. I got into playing football through it, and then that led to me setting up my own meetup group here in Manchester. For anyone who's never done Meetup before, who's just joined it, it's really fantastic. It's cuts all of the middleman out of other social medias and stuff. This is where the event is, this is what it is, maybe it's a cost, or this is how many spaces, and you just turn up basically. And if you're looking to make new friends, start a new hobby, enhance your life, then I'd highly recommend Meetup. In terms of what we offer, which I think is our own kind of thing, there's loads of other groups that do similar kinds of things, or different kinds of things, different focus, and I wouldn't want to dissuade you from going to those groups. I think that they're fantastic. Everyone's got loads to offer. There's lots of choice out there. I think there could be even more, because I think the need is there. There's a desire from a lot of people to go to meetups with a mental health focus, in that, like, it's not all doom and gloom. You can get support, you can have fun, you can make new friends, and I know, I can only say from my own personal experience and what I've seen, how much it can improve your life. So I'd recommend checking them out, have a search, see what's in your area, and find something that's right for you. Like I said, I've attended different ones and really enjoyed it. So it's all about making new connections and new friendships. And in terms of what we offer, I'm no expert, but there are probably other people who organise other groups that know more than me, have got more expertise than me, and they have their own experiences, and that's great. All I know is that from what I've offered here and what people who've helped me out have offered, an openness and an authenticity about our own experiences, and that's led to people buying into that and wanting to come along and join our community. And long may that continue, because by being open and authentic, I've really turned my life around. And I look back on old videos and the way and things I used to write, I've really come on leaps and bounds in my life, and this has been a big part of that. So I want to keep doing it. At the moment I've been diagnosed with attention deficit disorder, something that has been troubling me for a while in terms of anxiety, and I wanted to kind of get to the bottom of that, because I've done a lot of the things that the doctors would recommend if you have anxiety, and I've lost a lot of weight and improved my life and in many ways, and I just thought, is there something else behind this? And it seems that it's attention deficit disorder that might be what's causing a lot of the things that happened to me. So the last couple of weeks I've been adjusting to this new medication, which is, it's weird getting used to it. So there's a bit of ups and downs adjusting to that. Luckily I'm on half term this week, so it's I can kind of adjust to it. But so I've been able to throw myself into doing this, which is something I'm passionate about. So yeah, just because I'm on here on YouTube, you might think, oh, he's super confident. Like, I definitely have my moments where I'm not. And I think I'm a good enough advert that even if you are managing a condition of some kind, you're still good enough, you're still able to help other people and inspire other people. Because if I can do it, then I know better than anyone else out there. So that's the way I feel. So events, last few days I've been shouting out to people in the group saying, who wants to put an event in a diary, who wants to put an event in a diary. So this is what we've got so far, and again you can check our meetup page for that. 3rd of March, Sunday 3rd of March, escape room. We did one before Christmas, fantastic. Up to 6 people. If it's 6 people, that's £5 each, which is cheaper than it is normally because we got a discount. So they're fantastic, and you got a real buzz out of them. Your adrenaline's pumping. You work together. You create a bond with group members. Highly recommend that. We've got coffee in Chorlton, Sunday 10th of March. Again, if people are organising these, and it's great. If you want any questions, get in touch with the organisers about that. Lay back, have a nice chat. Really good place to go. These ones, if you haven't been before and you just want a relaxed environment, and if you're nervous, message somebody. We can meet you outside, or we can give you our numbers to prep you, or whatever. Whatever you need, we're here. We're very nice. Sunday 17th of March. One each week then in March. Social darts at Flight Club. I called them up the other day. The lady was really nice on the phone. So we booked an hockey up to 15 people, which I think will fill. We might even get a second one. And that was, that's all booked. So I think if we get everybody in at 15, that's £2 each, and you play for 2 hours, and you just go around and all have a go, and it's very social, and it seems like a great place. And to be fair, people were saying you should try and plan an event there, So you ask, and this has happened. So bring it on. I'm really up for that one. And then we've got another one of my favourites, which is in Cafe Nero, Sunday 8. This is in April now, so going forward a bit, we might have others. Sunday, April 28th. Let's talk. It's coffee at Cafe Nero. We had one last Sunday. I think we had about 16 people, which is our biggest one yet. It's just very, very chilled. I think what I try and think when we're doing these things is keep it simple, keep it very simple. People having a chat, and that's just how I operate. And long may these things continue, because I love those ones. I get loads of stamps on my card as well, so I get a free coffee. So come along. And then in between, maybe early April, we've got someone working on a games quiz afternoon. We're just trying to find a room for it, maybe in a pub or something. A bit of a quiz, some games, and again, nice chilled experience, I hope. Other ways that you can get in touch with us or access what we do is I've done a couple of blogs recently. Again, it's something I'm not too comfortable doing, but I did a blog about 2 years ago, and if I'd never posted that, been so honest about that, then I wouldn't have ended up getting the confidence to then start a meetup group. So again, I can say from experience, blogs are a great way to get your message out there. If you think nobody will be interested in it, but you think if one person gets interested in it and gets something from it, then it's done its job really. And the effect it has on you, you're opening up, and it's reducing that stigma, smashing it. It's great. I really would recommend that if you fancy recording your experiences and sharing your story. So you could send them, and we could put it out through our group on, again, we've got Facebook, we've got Twitter now. We can put it out that way, or get in touch, because I think it's a really good way of doing it. And as we're thinking about how else can we get our message out there, and we've got a podcast. Well, we did a podcast a couple of weeks ago, myself and Paul, which again, well out of comfort zone, and just like doing this, inside I'm like, oh. But I think it's just best to be honest, and then the fear doesn't grip you. Podcasts are a great way to get through to our audience, not just the people that are on Meetup, but out there. And people might say, "Oh, you get on that bandwagon," but actually, I think it's great. I think great is a bandwagon, because I think I listened to a few and they've really been quite insightful. I feel like I've learned a lot about certain things, other people, about myself. So we did that really from not really much prep. So I'm going to try and do one a month with a different person. Paul is my producer, and I'll kind of speak to the person who is a focus each month. Lined up a few people, possibly with counsellors, mental health professionals, and then looking for people that have got an interesting story to tell, those willing to share their journey. At the end of the day, we're all survivors. We're all, pretty good people, and I think even if you've got whatever it is you're suffering from or is stopping you, you know, you're not someone who needs to be avoided. You know, you're actually doing very well. The amount of techniques and knowledge and wisdom to pass on to other people, and it's all about empowering other people, all about empowering people. This is what we do, and this is why it's snowballing now into more and more things. Which brings me on to the final thing, which is something I've been working on, which I'm hoping I can give more and more of my time for, then move away from teaching, is that I'm looking to run drop-in support groups, on evening support groups. You could call them well-being workshops. So I've done a Survey Monkey questionnaire thing, which I'll pop underneath in the comments. Yeah, I have a vision basically that this could be rolled out in different areas, working on the premise that we could have a mixed group, men and women, maybe a men only group, because there's a definite need for that. And I know from my experiences how much it's needed with children's mental health. It's recently been Children's Mental Health Week, and I'm maybe looking to do one with teens, kind of an introduction to mental health, improving self-awareness, and breaking down them barriers in order to create almost really like knowledgeable mental health champions who know how to you know, discuss these things and go forward in life. And it is scary. There's loads of times I think, oh, I'm not good enough to do this, there's other people who are doing it better, what will other people think? And this is how I've changed. I'm like, well, no, actually, like, if people don't want it or don't want to access it, they don't have to do that. I'm not forcing anybody, but I think there's a need out there, and people I've spoken to, mental health professionals have said that, you know, that there is a need out there. If services are stretched, surely people offering other things could be good. And again, I'm not taking away from the things that are already out there. They're available if you want to, you know, like self-help groups are everywhere. Like, go on the website, there's free ones, you know, but some things you need to be referred to. If you know, you might have to wait. People might want to just come drop in on a session about stress, worry, you know, setting goals and self-care, different focus each week. Kind of, I'm going to bring in my like experiences from doing counselling and from my teaching and my own lived experiences, and I think that I could put together a good session here. So if you could help me with the questionnaire, even if you personally think, no, I don't want to do that, that's fine, but it would help me a lot in what I'm trying to provide. And I think I keep telling myself, I've even written it down on a piece of paper here, just do it, just say it. You are good enough, I am good enough. And, you know, want to create these mental health champions everywhere, and it's brilliant. So, you know, I hope that this has given you more of an insight into me, what we do at Talk About It Mate. The meetup thing's going strong, we're growing. You know, if you want to get involved, all you've got to do is tell me. As long as it's not a date clash or you're not doing a similar kind of event to another group, like, then honestly, at the same time, then it's fine. You know, at the end of the day, you know, lots of groups do things on the same day, as long as they're not the exact same thing, then I think it's fine. And, you know, people can go to whatever they want to. But I really love doing this, as you can probably see. I'm probably going on for a long time now, but so what. Thank you for watching. Get in touch with me about anything. If you think you could help, if you know any cheap venues, that's what I needed to say, cheap venues. Get in touch, comments, links, anything I can think of below. Be good to yourselves, be good to one another, take care of each other. Goodbye, God bless.